Hello, everybody. If you are watching this and you're not one of the 24, 25 people here already, this is no longer live. All right. I am working on the Rosie sling from Knotted Threads Co. I'm going to try to make 3, but I don't know that we'll get that far. But I'm going to make 2 at the very least. Now that I'm live, I feel like I've forgotten how to make it, so that's fun. So I like to start with the front pocket, just to get that out of the way. Aw, thank you, Jen. Although don't feel like you need to stay up and watch because you've been up since 4:30. Okay. So for this pattern, you do not cut out those notches. You only mark them and then you sew on those lines. So to make this go faster, I do the lining and the exterior at the same time. Line them up. Hi Jan, hi Desiree, hi Darlene. Oh, good. I have the ghost magnet on my website. I think we still, yeah, we have some. Okay. And then on the front pocket, I'm going to add one of my nameplates. And I'm going to do this before I forget, like I did on a lot of the ones I made earlier this week. I'm just going to snip out the center here and then measure 2.5 inches up or so. Hi, Tammy. Rhea, this is cut from the 1 yard version. This is the, not the OG. So the supplier actually printed it from the frosted vinyl file that I sent them. But it's still really pretty. It's just like slightly more neon somehow, but like it's really fun. And then this is a vinyl coming out March 15th. I think this one, I don't know if this is the eggplant or fuchsia or what they're calling it or what we're calling it, but it matches. It's so pretty. And then I'm using Amon Tech 70, and this is color 2289. All right, so I'm gonna line up my front pocket. I am putting the darts in opposite directions, so I'm just nesting them. I'm not cutting them. Hi, Michelle. Yeah. Yeah, they were just slightly off. So my supplier, well, not the supplier, but the shipping company lost a whole pallet of prints, and then this was one of the prints that was lost, so they replaced it and just like used the wrong file to print it. And I was like, okay. We didn't even notice till we started folding it, and I was like, wait a minute. That's not the same. And that's why I don't do pre-orders. Who? Oh, yeah. I don't think so. Oh. Sweet. Hi, Nova. I am so excited to see you soon. We still have a couple spots in classes that are coming up, and then March 10th, we're going to be announcing the new wave of classes till August. Oh yeah. All right, we're adding the trim, which I also almost forgot a couple times. And this is waterproof canvas. And I did interface it with the fusible fleece. You need, I need water to press fusible fleece. So you definitely want to wait a little bit before you then put your bag together so that the water isn't sitting in between your layers, because it can't escape. And I'd hate to think of what would happen with water just sitting in between the layers. You know? All right. Thank you. Not so far, no. No, not to my knowledge. Gotcha. Okay. Oh. Yeah, nobody would want a moldy purse for sure. And like, you might not ever know, but no thanks. You have to trim off a little bit of excess, so I like to top stitch along the edge just to help finish that off. So there is the front pocket. So pretty. And then I'm gonna grab my exterior front. Oh yeah, for sure. I know. Like our open sew, I have an open sew April 6th and 7th, I believe, and I was like, man, nobody wants to come. But my friend Natasha was like, well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of hard to plan. It's pretty far out. It's expensive. And I'm like, yeah, duh, you're right. Like, it's not easy for people to just be like, oh yeah, here it comes. All right, so I'm lining up the center at the bottom, clipping that into place. And originally I was like trying to place where this goes at the top first, but what's helped me make this a little bit easier is to just gently place my curves where they want to sit and then place the top instead of forcing it where it doesn't quite fit. Yay, Brittany made it. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. We're definitely gonna have like cake and ice cream, celebrating lots of birthdays. It's pretty much gonna be everybody's birthday that's coming. Like, we're just gonna pretend that it's all of our birthdays. Okay. So pretty. I'm actually making this one as an example to bring to the Sew Expo in Washington. If you are in the Sew Whatever Facebook group, we have a post with a Google Doc or a Google Drive, Google Album link folder. Yes, folder. And apparently it works best on a computer, not so much mobile. But if you get a chance to add pictures of things you've made with our fabric, we would really appreciate it. I want to create like a slideshow of what's been made with our fabrics, as well as have physical examples, just because like when we go to Sew Magical Expo, people know our product for the most part. It's a much smaller show, so everybody's gonna shop, but like at an expo of this size, I'm not sure, you know, what that would look like. So I really want to create things that draw people in and get people feeling the fabrics, and yeah. I did post it in Sew Whatever, yeah. Okay. Okay. So that is the front panel completed. Oh, hi, Melissa. How's it going? Okay, so then the next one I'm going to do is the lining slip pocket, just so that the back lining is done before I move on to the actual back pocket. And this is Shannon's really fun slip pocket technique that at first I was like, no, that's too complicated, I'll pass. And then after I did it, I was like, oh, that was really fun. So you make a bunch of different measurements, and then you're going to be folding to create a cornered pocket with minimal bulk, which is kind of like what she's all about. Cool stuff with minimal bulk. That's Marilyn, yes. The purple I'm using is from my website. It'll be available March 15th. We have a lot of really fun, I think we're calling them textured clay or glazed clay. Yes, glazed clay vinyls, because they have the same backing as our fan favorite clay vinyls, but they have this like texture and a little bit of sheen to them that's really nice. Oh, yay, Darlene. I'm so excited to be there. It's really cool. I'm very lucky. I have friends who are like, we love a road trip. We'll drive the stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Yes. Make a Rosie. It's so good. I think my favorite part about it was like the skill building that goes along with it as well. And again, at first I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. And then after I was like, I'm going to do it. I was like blown away at how elevated the skills were. I apologize if you can hear Dorothy. She hates bedtime so much. Okay. Yeah, she's... Take Dorothy with you, Jen. Hello, Amy. Hi, Evelyn. That's amazing. We are the addicts. Yes. Yeah, we are gonna have hopefully a ton of rulers. We are bringing the 18 by 18, hopefully some new sizes, which is exciting, but we just have to hope that shipping gets it here in time. I would say it's worth it. It's going to be super fun. Nicole from Sonar is going to be there. She says she's happy to hang out in the booth during her downtime, but she does have some classes as well. My friends at Clum House, which I feel cool saying because they weren't my friends until so magical, but I love them so much. They're going to be teaching and vending as well. They have such cool stuff. They had really good baked potatoes. I get my thread from Sunny Sewing, Geeky Hardware, and sometimes Saya Swag. I don't prefer the Tex 70. I like the Tex 80. If I need to go to assist CJ with Dorothy, I will make sure I come back. Just FYI. I don't know. I'm watching my phone to see if he texts me, like... Oh, yeah. So pretty. All right. So, like, once you have your steps together for this bag, it actually comes together super quick. Oh, I have not tried it. I am using this tiny foot. I honestly have not switched it out since I switched to the small tiny foot, the thin foot. I am making the Rosy Sling by Knotted Threads Co. Okay. They are, yes. It is part of the pattern. It's so good. She gives all the exact measurements. That's not something I feel comfortable sharing. But it's super easy. And then Shannon has video tutorials as well for the bag. And they kind of feel like a PBS special in the best way possible. So very informative. Hey. So I sell the narrow foot for the Juki 1181 on my website, but you can also get it from Sunny Sewing or Sewing Gold sells it as well. And they have a smooth foot, and I did purchase one, but it is not as thin as my foot, but it does feel nice and weighty. So you got lots of options now. We started a trend. They're very well written. I agree. Okay. What do you? I call mine a thin foot, and like I said, I have them on my website too. Oh, fun. Yeah, it's so good. I actually ordered their new machine that's like a hybrid of the two just to try it out, and I thought it might be fun to travel to the convention in Chicago that I'm prepping for, and like sew while I'm there. So it's a small table, and of course Sam was like, we should do something really fun with it. I was like, do whatever you want. So it's covered in a wallpaper. The table is, so that's fun. Yeah, thank you. All right. So on the back, you have to be very careful about the measurements that you make. I've gotten in the groove of when I interface the Decaville. I'm using Decaville heavy because I had a ton of scraps. But you cut into one line and then you're going to line it up to the next line. I've even cut my stabilizer just a little bit bigger. It was just easier. But you're gonna Oh, Brittany, you ordered the marked seam guide. Yeah, it's so good. I do use my cylinder arm. I just don't use it as often as I probably should. But I do enjoy this one, finally. I love that for you, Brittany. I don't like switching out my thread color. Like, it doesn't take long now that I'm used to the way the machine is threaded. I can do it relatively quick. I'm just like, I'm already right here. So if I'm gonna make a bag, I want to do it primarily on the cylinder arm, unless I like know that it'll be easier. And like, yeah. Yeah, that's fair. The finisher. Oh, you will be so happy. Yeah, we have a theory about the machines from Sunny, though. I'm going to be honest that the motor that they're using is not maybe not quite as strong as some other companies. So definitely do some research into the motor. I've had people message me with some issues that they're having with machines. I don't know where they purchase them, but I'm like, I wonder if it's just the motor like not being able to get through some of the thicknesses or what, because I don't have those issues on my machine, and I have a different motor since I purchased it from somewhere else. So I do not tie off my threads back here. I just leave them long, but I do pull them to the back so you don't see. So pretty. And then I've already got my top connector attached, my slip pockets done, so I'm able to just put these wrong sides together and baste or stay stitch. I meant to go live while batch cutting these, I just didn't have the energy. Because I was able to cut 5 out at a time, which was actually really time saving because I could just batch cut all of the interfacing and then the next step, and laying the lining on top of each other and cutting through 2 layers at once meant that I could cut 2 linings out at one time, which was awesome. Oh yeah. Okay. So now my front and my back are done. So I can move on to the zipper gusset. And then I'm out of pieces. Like, it's honestly really quick once you get the hang of it. I also tape my zipper, my top zipper gusset while I'm at my cutting table so that I can have my template there and know which side the zipper actually goes on. And then before I get started sewing all of that together, I lay them on top of each other so I know this piece goes here, this piece goes here. Because this is not your standard square / rectangle gusset. It's got an interesting shape to it, so just be careful. I also do not cut my zipper to the exact length mentioned. I just stop at this curve and pivot and pull so that the zipper sits flush as it would if I had cut it to the proper width. I just don't like my zipper pulls being in the way. So once that side is taped, I'll tape the other, lining up the sides. Can you guys see what I'm doing? Or no? Okay. Okay. Thanks. All right. So once that is in place, then it is really important that this is a 3/8 inch seam allowance. So that's why having the thin foot is really helpful. This gets me as close to 3/8 as possible. Yeah, the lovers roses will definitely come back. Kira, did I design that in the airport while waiting for you? I feel like I did. So I only order a little bit at a time lately just because I feel like some of our releases just sit and sit, which is okay. We don't mind. It's there when you need it for inspiration, but I was like, well, I don't know. So it will always come back. Okay, so the first couple times I did this, I did not cut away any excess, but the last couple times I've just been cutting little bits out of that curve, like literally 2 and 3 little monster teeth. It's such a big help. Like, I don't do it with my lining, just vinyl, especially thicker ones. It's one of those little things you might not notice. Till later, but and then just line up the linings and the exterior. I think that you would be totally fine to order the Rosie without the markings. It is so much cheaper. You could always use a label machine to put the instructions on it, or even have the paper piece that you probably already have cut and keep it nearby so you know. Because all of that information is super helpful the first time you're making it. Shannon has painstakingly filled it with important information, but when you have made it so many times and know what you're doing, you can just ignore them, more or less. I'd also test out the pen marking lines because they don't quite work. A paint marker will fit through it. Oh, a paint marker will mark the templates best, yeah. Oh yeah, more opaque than like a Sharpie. Yeah, I could see that. Gotcha. Yeah, no, you're good. But yeah, I think one of my friends said that they used a Dremel very carefully to make the channels, the marking channels, a little bit easier to get through, because for some of mine, a silver marking pen did not quite cut it. Didn't mark it. So I just kept my paper pattern piece nearby to be able to mark the interfacing notches, etc. All right, and then for the other side of the gusset, again, I'm just like pinching everything together to make sure they line up in the end. And we'll repeat that to the other side. Yeah, it's a good one. I think this is my last little scrap of the zipper tape too, and that's why I didn't cut it. Oh, that's awesome. It's a good day for this. We'll get some more. We just made room. We'll order more zipper tape. Just not a lot. When I first started this batch sewing of Rosies, I would just let my foot rest against the zipper and just go to town. I wasn't as careful, but then I'd have a lot of size discrepancies when I put the actual gusset on to the zipper panel. So I take my time now with that. I'm like, all right, fine. Yep. Oh, I love that. Right. Okay, then as I go along this zipper panel, I'm making sure the edges of my fabric line up. Taylor, you gotta do it. You gotta cut it. Just cut the rosy. I've done 16 now. Come on. It really did. I was gonna only do 15 and then I was like, what's one more? I am a machine sometimes, especially when I screw myself over and sign up for a convention I don't want to do. Ugh. Yeah, it's fair. Oh. Oh, Lord. All right. I also don't, how did this get over there? I don't like to leave the ends of my zipper tape really short. I like them to be extending into the seam allowance quite a bit. So this is our zipper panel. You can see how much shape it has just by those pattern pieces being so curved. And then I actually interface it with Decaville Light, and this has been my favorite. It just really perks up without adding a lot of puffiness. So that's my preference. Okay. A convention this size, I want to try to take anywhere from 100, anywhere from 80 to 100 is my goal, especially since the booth fee is like over $3,000. And then travel expenses and all that, so you take a huge risk and you want to make sure that you have enough product to recoup that money. So my goal, oh, you cut it but you're intimidated? No, you just do it. Come on, let's do it together. Get it out now. Come on. You can do it. Oh, no I feel for you. You can do this. It won't be hard forever. I couldn't do it, but you are very strong and amazing for doing it. Yeah. I also carry product that I don't have to hand make, so that makes it a huge difference. But I have made enough to profit, etc. when just doing handmade stuff. It's just so draining and all time consuming. Oh yeah, from C2E2 last year. Was it last year or the year before? Like, yeah, where I was like, my experience vending at C2E2. That sounds right, because I'm always in the car for at least 2 hours waiting to load up or load out. Okay, so I don't even measure these anymore. I just fold it and clip it, and it seems to work out. But there are measurements given and very precise instructions for this part. It's so good. I really enjoyed making the Aries bag too. I read over the instructions for the original version and I was like, not right now, but I definitely want to make one eventually. I liked the modified version. It was really, really fun. I hate to say watered down version of the pattern, but more or less it's pretty watered down. Like you still get some of the challenging and fun parts, but it's not too overwhelming. Yeah. Yes, all of this reduces bulk, and I was a skeptic, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, it's not gonna make that big of a difference, and now I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this on like all of the Erica pullers I make now, which is why I'm not like measuring anything, I'm just doing it, and it's a rhythm and part of it, you know. Yeah, the Aries is so good. I believe Shannon's working on a new pattern right now too, which is exciting. It's been fun watching her grow as a pattern designer from the Gaia and the Mayfield and Tuesday Tote, etc. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, the grommets scare me on the Mayfield too. I'm like, it's cute, but it's cute. Wish I could make it, but I'm just too scared. Okay. So we're gonna baste everything. You cannot baste the zipper panel before you attach the gusset. Ask me how I know. It won't work out. You won't like it. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Shannon just said the other day, she was like, I am not a fan of the screw and grommets. And I'm like, I wonder if it's just like security maybe? Like they're not as secure? Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Nikki. Okay. See, I feel like I've been making this bag for 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes? You're like, no. 45, that's not bad. I'm about to attach. If I could make reels, and then it's a bag. Is that how that works? That's it. You did it. All right, so then Yeah, I don't know how to change the autofocus or not. All right, before I start attaching, I'm just adding snips into the seam allowance where I know the curves are going to be. Because if you want a gusset that fits perfectly, you gotta snip it. You the snippet. Yeah, the Kai scissors are so good. I might grab a couple pair in Washington too. I gave them glitter clips last year and I was like, I mean, if I'd love to collab or something. I don't know, it's so stupid. Like what? That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. Pink glittery scissors, please. I mean, what about rainbow with watercolor rose? That's what I'm saying. Like maybe I'll make them happen. Maybe they're in production. I don't know. I did not. I used foam. Let me go over that really quick. So we got foam, little bit of fleece, Decaville light, foam, and then a little strip of Decaville heavy across the connectors. I asked Shannon what her favorite interfacings were, and she told me fleece everywhere but the front pocket. And I was like, okay, cool. Even the zipper panel? And she's like, yes. And I was like, I don't want to do that. So I tried Decaville light, and I love it. But I don't really have issues turning Decaville light like I've seen, so I don't know. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, turn it real quick. Be real quick. Okay. All right. Oh, hi, Peyton. All right, so the way I do binding is not the Shannon method yet. We'll see, maybe I'll get there. But I am sewing these panels together at about 1/4 inch. And then I'm gonna add my binding at 3/8. Yes, it's wonderful. It just has like a really nice shape to it without that springiness. Because you don't really want springiness. Yeah, there's the bobbin. I thought I heard it. Ugh. Okay, at least I got around the curve. This is definitely a 2 bobbin bag. But what sucks is like you're almost done by the time you need the second one. Yeah. Samples first. It's been like way over a year. Haha, you can do it. Yeah, we have a lot of Dorothyisms Real quick. Be real quick. You can do it. You do like it. She's really good at gaslighting. It's not me. Maybe she learned it from me, I don't know. Dude, yesterday though, I was having such a hard time and she's just like, Mommy, I know what will make you happy. Just pull the angry out of your ear, shake your head, and throw it away. And I'm like, throw the angry away or my head? Like, what? And then I was crying, and then she held me. I was like, this should be the other way around. But here we are. It's fine. So yeah, 3-year-olds are bullies, and I can't imagine being pregnant at the same time, so you're a superhero. That's what she said. She's like, yeah, it's from Bluey. Well, she said Blippy at first, and then she's like, no, Bluey. I'm like, oh, okay. No. Yeah. Sometimes. What? Yeah, it's pretty sweet, right? All right. Yeah, your thread is thicker. I actually used to use the Gutermann Mara 100 because that's what Alicia from Swoon said she used in her 8700, I think. And I was like, oh, that's what I need then. Yeah, no, you can't do that. Oh, true, yeah. That one can take it, but I was just like... Truly Sour Patch Kids, yeah. That's what Josie always called her, too. Freaking Sour Patch Kid. I'm like, dude, it's awful. Yeah. Alright, so when I add binding, I'm just adding the 3/4 inch tape. I'm pinching it around what feels like halfway. Hopefully this is on camera, I don't know. Okay, cool. And then on the corner, I pull and pinch. There's no other way to say it, I'm sorry. And yeah, yeah, Kim, exactly. Like, what? I definitely had thread break a lot, especially through double-sided tape. Okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. She is actually making bath bombs and soap. She has an extremely successful brick and mortar store in Pennsylvania. I love her products. Glitz Soap Co. The bend and snap. Yeah, you tug and pull. Oh, look at how that lined up. Like that right there. Glitz, Glitz. I love it. I spend like $120 on bath bombs every couple of months. There's Soap Co. Glitz what? Yeah, it could be. Okay. So now that I've got that in place, I'm gonna keep the edge of my bag lined up at the 3/8 inch mark on the marking plate. And use my screwdriver, which, like, feel free to buy a screwdriver. Or 5, yeah. We have thousands. If what? No, I added it. I don't sell it with that. I know Fabric Therapy does, but some of theirs are, they're not non-fraying. They do fray. So I'm like, what? I'm sorry, what? If you're using the 1181, the Tex 80, it would have no problem. I use 70 to 90 and a size 19 needle. Gotcha. I just make a lot of bobbins before I start, and it's okay. Yeah, I always have 2 bobbins before I start a bag. 3 if I know I've got like a crossbody strap and handles and pockets. It truly is, like, you're gonna break a freaking stiletto and you're gonna stab some stuff. Which, like, it's fun stabbing things, but yeah. I mean, whatever works for you. I had never enjoyed using a stiletto. Yeah, a little more surface area than just a little dainty blade. What did Arya call her sword? Mr. Pointy? Was it Needle? Mr. Pointy? Needle, okay. But yeah, like that's pretty much what you're doing. Just well, yeah, it's a frickin' blade. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I could see how it's like helpful to move thinner fabric just like gently maybe, but like these are bags with a lot of interfacing. We're gonna need a little more force. I'm like that's so cute. Yeah. So I would say they work. Either one would work. Just depending on what your application is. Oh no. Okay. I normally like to do the narrow side first so that I can see it over top, but I can still pinch this all together so that I can sew around this side. But yeah, normally, I forgot. I add the front pocket first. And then sew all this, add a quarter, and then we're going to add the binding at 1/8. Or do like Shannon in the pattern, because that's good too. The binding I'm using is 1 inch wide, and it is what I carry on my website. I am looking into carrying a little bit wider of the thinner binding so that it can be wrapped around. My binding is non-fraying. So she does have video tutorials, but basically she'll add it. She'll cut the strip wider than needed, and she'll put it right sides together, and then you flip it around your fabric, wrapping it around the edge, bind it, and then you trim off the excess. Is that right? Yeah. Super, yeah. Yeah, and it's in her YouTube video, etc. I don't think she has a standalone video for it. Oh, she goes into 30 minutes of explaining it. That's awesome. I mean, like, it's good to have that knowledge, though, especially if you're just starting out. Shannon is really good at taking it step by step. And she's doing, at the Wizardry Getaway, she's doing a, like, Q&A, essentially, of bag making tips and tricks that I'm excited to listen to. I've been doing it for 7 years, so I'm stuck in old ways, but there's still so much to learn, so it's exciting. When do tickets for that go on sale? February 9th? Okay. Cool. This one I thought we did. If we... Oh, if it hasn't shipped yet, we can definitely edit your order. I know we stopped printing orders at 1 p.m. Central today. Any uneven edges like this, I like to just trim away a little bit so that they are even, so that the binding is really tight on that edge and you don't see any of your basting stitches. I am going to the Wizardry thing. I will be teaching the Elaine handbag. I'm super excited. We also have an exclusive colorway of the roses, which we might be like, enough, make a new print, but I can't stop. It's so pretty and I love making it in different colors. So we have like an exclusive purple colorway because I asked Melissa, well, what's your favorite color? She's like, well, I really like purple. And I was like, well, Brittany hates purple, but let's do it. Hello, Estella. All right, we are almost done with bag number 1. Oh, it's been an hour. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna bring some to Washington as well. We're gonna have a little bit of everything. And then we're gonna have like a special container full of glitter clips. We accidentally got more containers from a project than we needed. And so we're like, what do we do with these? So obviously we're just gonna fill them with glitter clips. You definitely can. You definitely can try. If it says that it's fulfilled, then we cannot. But like if you placed it just earlier today, we can definitely edit your order. Oh yeah, no, we can edit. No problem. Oh, we're almost. The Washington Expo is less than 5 months away. Don't say it out loud, please, but if you want to put it in the comments, that's fine. I just don't want to stress out. Because there's so much left to do before we go that I would literally walk up from my sewing machine. Don't look, I'm not looking. I would literally get up from the sewing machine and go into work and start doing what we need to do. It's like, we leave so soon. Wow. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they can say whatever. I actually have Brittany and Kira in my ear. They're watching the comments. So if you hear me talking or laughing, it's because they're here with me. Oh, nice. Okay. So now it's time to turn the bag and add the strap, and then that's it. Why? Yeah, less than 5 months. What? What? Okay. Don't skip it, just get it. I really was, but like, that's a really good question. Is it my job or is it, so I used to vend at Comic-Cons quite a bit and sell on my website and would need to make big batches of bags. So I would say, yes, it is my job to make big quantities of bags. But my job has evolved into many other things, so I don't get to do this as often. But I like to. Maybe I am talking to my imaginary friends. Oh, God. My Kathy? Yay. She'll laugh and be like, I'm no one's Kathy. I'm my own Kathy. I think my favorite part about the Rosie is like shaping it. Yeah, and like the deck of the light, you can see like it has a lot of structure to it, especially when you add the binding. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I made a ton without the webbing end, and I'm like, you know what? This is so quick to cut, and it just looks so much nicer. So I've been cutting them out. Yes, Randy, this is mine. It's coming March 15th. So, I mean, you could just come get it our birthday weekend, our birthday celebration weekend, because Randy's going to be there. You're welcome. I'm sorry I didn't send you any of the pink, Brittany. It's because we didn't have like a... is this not a pink? It feels pink. No, this is not Barbie pink. Purpley pink. Yeah. Oh, that could be. I'll look at the camera in a second. Yeah, that one's April. We have oh, it's the best. No, yeah, this is pretty true to what it looks like. So, like, look. Like, it's just... Does it? Jaded said noise. It really is. Yeah, they were sitting on my table and I was like, ooh, we gotta do it. Did you... Did you see Jaded's comments, you guys? Nice. Yeah. Did Brittany, did you get it? Did you see our comment? Here's what's next. This one is a blue coming in March as well. This one's called Dorothy Blue. It's her friggin' favorite color. So I was like, well, that's fun. I know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I literally had them just sitting on my cutting table and I was like, ooh, wait a minute. I gotta do it. So yeah, I'll have that one on the website later in March. In less than 5 months. Yeah. All right, so I'll go ahead and make this one and then we'll see about a third. Because again, that one took me 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was like, you know what? I think the flowers would look good because I could not find I hope Brittany can come. That'd be so fun. Well, I'm not getting up again, so... No, I'm kidding. I'll get up. Like, it's all the same. Taylor is our people. Man, it's just the sides. Like, I can't wait to freaking make an Erica. Yeah. The webbing is actually, I just put the fabric into Procreate one night and used like the smudge tool. So it's all the same colors. Oh, yay. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like only 10 minutes. 4 hours later. And the thread that I'm using is Tex 90 8421U, and it's like the perfect match for this blue, in case anyone is like, gotta have. Thanks, Kathy. They're not at all what I wanted, but they're fun. That's not true. They're pretty close. I was hoping for a little like murkier, little more twilight, less daylight. Yes. And that's Brittany just said these are the nails of the Killer Bella. And that was the inspiration I like wanted. I was like, we could even do like a full diamond sparkle nail. Would be the nail of the killer. And she was like, I actually hate you, so no. All right. Okay, this one was cut correctly. So Audrey, I actually prefer Tex 70, Amon Tex 70 or 69 or whatever it is. But I use them both. You might just have to make some tension adjustments, but they have different color offerings. So oh, gotcha. I mean, I'm not the biggest thread snob, so whatever works. For sure. Like, there's just too much blue in this. I don't know. Yeah, I was like, gray. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because I wanted like grayer, but they're fun and they're the perfect length, and she forms them so beautifully. It's so fun to watch her. But when it comes to the nail art, I'll like suggest something and she's like, fuck you, no. And I'm like, oh, okay. What? Oh, fair. No, I probably won't. But Dorothy saw them. She goes, "Oh, I like your nails. Oh, trees. Did you get them from a tree?" I did. Oh, that's funny. That makes sense. Okay, we're doing rainbow. Oh, this will sell. Last year there was like 10 people that came to the booth and they were like, "Do you have any more Pedro fabric stuff? I don't care what it is." And I'm like, "I don't." Yes, Brittany, I do. Okay, bless. I was gonna ask. I wanted to do so Brittany actually sublimated this fabric for me. I designed it and then there wasn't enough time to like order anything. And it's actually more fun that it's sublimated because we could easily change the size of the print. So if you have not heard of sublimation, you don't know what that is, Brittany actually has done some videos, or just one, two? Okay. One main video about doing it, so we'll link it so you can check it out. It's really cool. The fabric is thinner, just the one specific she uses, but you just interface it and it's good. Because it has to be 100% polyester. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Anna. Okay. Yeah. I imagine sublimating, like having the ability to easily sublimate is really cool. Like you can make little offshoots of fabric. You can make bookmarks and all kinds of cool stuff. Brittany does. Yeah. I was terrible. I'm so sorry I wasted so much of your product, but I tried. You really, no, this one's right. You have to cut mirror images, so just be mindful of that. Oh yeah, that's right. Can I say it? Okay, so I was telling Kira that I messed up cutting out the lining of the front pocket because you have to mirror it, mark it, etc. And she was like, "That's so crazy. I don't know how I didn't mess that up, but you did." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy." And then I was thinking about the Rosie she made. It has a clear pocket. So of course she didn't mess it up. But it took me a good like 2 minutes before I was like, "Oh no." Yeah. Ooh, have you done that recently? Oh, you gotta take the tape off. No, the back off the tape to use it. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops. Yeah. I had so much fun with the little 4x4 embroidery. Yeah. Yeah. It's when it comes to the embroidery, no, it's not the size, it's how you use it. Yeah. Kira, when are you gonna create the icon files, the Rosie icon? Yeah, they'd be so cute. Because I've seen people do the like really cool magnet or decorative plate, but my friend Kathy did it and scratched her phone. So I'm like, maybe that's not the best. She's probably like, it's worse than scratched. It like dented. It clawed my phone. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It is really cute and like very eye-catching, but I don't know that it's extremely practical. I don't know that it's extremely practical with sharp edges, at least. So I think an embroidery file would be so cool. Yes. Be so cute. Yes. But couldn't, Kira, if you were designing an embroidery file, couldn't you hoop the stabilizer, do the stitch of where to line up the edge, and then do it? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Could be like a risk you take with a 4x4 is you're gonna line it up yourself. Yeah. Hate it. Tailors are people. Okay, so I just barely missed my stitches there. I'm using a fabric glue. It'll be fine. Because if you do 2 rows of stitching, well, I guess I could. Yeah. So I've got my center marked, my nameplate added, my accent added, back is on, good to go. I feel like you guys are golf commentators right now in my ear. Like, yeah, like, I don't know that her form is as good as the original, but I guess it's working. What am I supposed to be doing? That's nice. Wish she would do it correctly. I'm a sloppy sewist. Of course I'm only taking the pattern as a suggestion. So wait, what am I supposed to be doing? What do you mean? What? A little tighter? You make the lining tighter, essentially? This. What do you do with the pocket trim? You mark the center. They're talking about the trim, not what I'm doing right now, which is what I thought you were talking about. I'm like, how am I doing this wrong? Can you explain it again now that I know what you're talking about? You draw the halfway mark on the pocket trim. Put the tape on how she tells you, okay. Yes. I wish they could hear you guys. You put the back on slightly under. You're putting the front pocket slightly over that line, is what you're saying. So that the back is further back. They're like, no, you're so stupid. You sweet summer child. Just I'm telling you. Oh, okay, yeah. I have two people in my ear reading the comments and giving their commentary. They went rogue. The voices in my head. Don't waste your time on me. Look at that right there. Look at him. Okay. Him, yeah. He's just such a baby. He's just a baby. That's big. What? Show it again. She thought it was his butt cheeks. This? His hands? That? That's his butt cheeks? Touching his hands. His butt cheeks. It's a butt cheek bag. Oh, this? And so this is not a tattoo. This is me writing down numbers. It was my to-do list. Tammy is making a Guardian, and Lexi wanted it to have a 9-inch bottom instead of a 12-inch bottom, so I wanted to remember to do the measurement. And I did it. I've washed my hands a lot, but not there, I guess. But you printed out at 75%, so I'm really excited to see it. It's going to be so cute. It's just a baby. Would you like to buy a butt cheek bag? Brittany's the problem, that's for sure. Okay, zipper's ready. These. Ew. Okay. I was like, don't tell me I'm missing a piece. No, I already did it. Yes. Pedro Pascal, man. What do you mean? It says it on the front of the bag. Kira. That's what I mean. Back. No, I don't have time for video games. The only video game I play is when I cannot fall asleep, and I play Terraforming Mars. It's my favorite. Have fun in space, yeah, exactly. Have fun terraforming Mars, you loser. But it's a board game, so it's quick. Oh yeah. You have to guess whose butt cheeks they are. But yeah, I am prepping for C2E2 in Chicago, which is happening in April. And April is less than 5 months away as well. It'll be here in 10 minutes, so I gotta prep. You know, do we come here for sewing or entertainment value? Like, let's be honest, it's neither. Yeah. Man, I used to have some lives that would be at like up until 4 a.m. But I think that was in So Whatever. My dreams. Yeah. Shut up. It's inside of a bag. Nobody's gonna notice. Shannon doesn't need to know, okay? Don't tell her. She's not here. Don't tell Shannon my pocket's crooked. She's like, I'm here because I thought I heard a crooked pocket. Yeah, I have been summoned. Good, same. I think because I've made this 12 other times at this point, I'm like, I got this. Oh no, they're at HQ. Yeah. My garden. Dude, speaking of gardens, we have a dumpster at HQ that is, we're at the end of like a circle, and because we had some issues with the pavement, we had to move the dumpster. So it's very accessible to the public. Somebody tried to put a bed frame, what do they call it? A bed spring in it. And I'm like, thank you. A bed spring, a box spring. And like, it's just sitting there now, and I'm so mad. Like, now it's our problem to deal with. So Steve and I were like debating what to do with it, and he's like, I mean, honestly, we could turn it into like a garden. And I'm like, a raised garden? Honestly, it's what I'd been thinking too when he said it, and I was like, let's do that in the spring then. We'll just save it, we'll turn it into, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, why is this our problem now? It's so stupid. Yes, this is foam on the back panel. The only fleece that I used is in the front pocket of the bag, and it just really gives it like a nice soft structure. I think the foam in the front pocket would just be a little too much. And then I used Decoville Light in the zipper panel. I'm sure that before Comic-Con I'll be like, you know what I haven't made in a while? 16 rosies. Let's go. So I'll do a cutting video. Maybe 20, I'll max it out. But like, I gotta vary the bags, you know? I haven't made a Guardian in a while. Yes, I will be making Guardians. There will be Guardians. Not in the gusset. Foam in the gusset. Decoville Light only in the zipper gusset. I think if you didn't add foam in the actual gusset of the bag, it would kind of fall flat compared to the rest of the bag with foam. Yeah, the fusible fleece is nice. Oh my god, that's what? Thousands of eggshells? Sorry. No, I'm kidding. I didn't think anybody would know. Is my head in the picture? Okay, was it? Okay. Look, you gotta tell me. So it's only been 10 minutes. No, it's been 5. I'm not done with this part yet. Yeah, break a lot of eggs to make an omelet. That's perfect. Oh, that's true. That's true. Clean hair, no dandruff. I'll take it. That's a win for me. I don't often have clean hair. Front and back done. Time for the gusset. Taylor, you'll know what clean hair is like again someday, I promise. Dropbox. Where, Brittany? Okay. Yeah. Oh, macarons. You use a lot of eggs. Macaron. Brittany said when I'm done, she's gonna go live to make cat toys. So you can fall asleep to the dulcet sounds of her sipping Monster and sewing cat toys. And the occasional, God, I hate this. Oh, you're not doing it? Oh, you were just joking. Oh, well, fine. Oh, yay. Thank you. Aww. It'll be so cute. Well, now you know you gotta do it. Oh, oh yeah. Kimberly, they're thoroughly enjoying your comments. I don't even hear your machine, Brittany. Oh, yeah. Why am I clipping that? It's fine. It's taped. Like, what? It's fine. Oh, okay. Just a little peek. Yeah, I just didn't want to do like this angle of camera. I don't know what my face is gonna do at any point. Yeah. Yeah, don't do it. Just rest. Yeah, time zones are stupid. I mean, I get it, but... Yeah, exactly, and I'm not interested in my face going rogue right now. It does, and it's fine. Yeah. Kimberly, I am making the Rosy sling from Knotted Threads Co. Now it's been 15 minutes. So when you're adding the gusset, you want to make sure that you're not pinching your zipper together, or you'll end up with a little pinch in your zipper. I couldn't think of another word. Ugh. All right, every time Lauren says something stupid, just drink. I mean, measuring it out is still very good, especially if you're learning the technique. You can't be like, fold it to here and eyeball this. I'm like, I'm gonna eyeball it because I know the technique now. I wonder if Shannon still measures and all that. Probably. Oh, yeah. A pinch in your zipper. Profound statement from exhausted mother. Do what? Late night lives? Yeah. I think batch sewing too is so interesting to watch because that's what I'm gonna do at C2E2. Yeah, I'm gonna make some at C2E2 for the most part. I don't know. Why? Oh yeah, that'd be fun. A live batch sewing. Will we do any trivia or no hands? Yeah, that was, yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I think working in a production, an actual production sewing would be really fun for like a week, and then I'd be like, yeah. Okay. Yes, exactly. Like I would love the act of sewing, but I'd be like, could I sit at her machine tomorrow? You're incredibly fast. Impossibly fast? Okay. and incredibly strong. Maybe we should do like a Twilight sewing machine sticker. Like it's a glittered sewing machine and it says you're impossibly fast and incredibly strong. This is the machine of a killer, Bella. These are the glitter clips of a killer. What? Oh. Made with a glitter robot. Hi, Deanna. Okay, so I like to start with the pocket side first because it's now. Butt cheeks are back, baby. You're gonna get me demonetized. Is that the word? Okay. We're doing fine. I gotta charge extra. These are the butt cheeks of a killer. You want to buy this bag? You like it? Thank you. Oh. Yeah. Gusset feels tighter than previous, but it could be that my shoulder hurts just a little bit too much. Or maybe my snips are too small. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was just a little too thin. Yeah, good. It was like barely separating, so. Yeah. I did, but it was very little. I didn't want to go too far. But yeah, it wasn't. I did like 1/8 and I should have done like 1.2/8 of an inch. Yeah, it is forgiving in that way. But okay, it's almost time to change. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Oh man, I'll just put a little sticker over it. Oh wait, okay. I was like, do I keep sewing? Yeah. Same. If you tell Josie, she is on it. That works. Yeah. Be real quick. Was it Elizabeth who posted a trick about like how she keeps her webbing and stuff together? I think she like elast around that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I probably need to do that with my webbing because it's just everywhere. Oh yeah, she's really popular on TikTok too. Well, we can tell her we're obsessed with her. She deserves to know. Elizabeth, we're obsessed with you. She probably doesn't watch this. She's like, I've learned enough from this crazy lady. Yeah. Speaking of slap bracelets, I know Nicole has some new ones that are so fun. Oh, perfect. Kira, if you can, you should try to create like a little notepad of all the links that you post too, and then we'll put that in the video description later. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, yeah, Elizabeth's probably asleep. I don't know. Everything she posts, I'm like, oh, yes. Yeah, they want to come to Shannon's class in July. I can't wait to hear what she's teaching or what we're doing. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. So Diana, this looks like a grosgrain ribbon, but this is the pre-made binding that I sell. This one is waterproof. So it has like a bit of a waxy coating. It's a little bit thicker than the printed binding that I carry. But I like both a lot and they do not fray. Like it's a little bit thicker than a grosgrain ribbon. And I'm hoping to get it in like, I think it's 2-inch wide so that you could use it to do Shannon's method of binding without cutting. But do you think it would be 1.75? Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna need to change. Yeah, you can't cut this. Yeah. Yeah, if you were to cut it, it would fray for sure. But like waterproof canvas. Yeah. I'm like, wait, why does it fray? And they're like, just take a lighter to it. And I'm like, the whole thing on both sides? Are you kidding me? Ain't got time for that. Yeah, I had to destash it. Destash. February 6th. No. And like maybe it won't fray. I don't know. Like maybe it wouldn't be too bad. But like I see some pictures and I'm like, okay, well that's actively fraying. What? What? Oh, true. Yeah. Oh, the binding method? Oh, okay. So there are some people, I don't know. There are some companies that are selling water resistant canvas binding. And it's made from a fabric that essentially frays, so it's just cut on the sides and it will eventually fray. So just double check the listings before you buy and check those pictures really well, because you don't want to buy a binding that's actively fraying. Right. Ooh, yay! Yeah, $50 is huge. You can buy a lot of fabric with that. Oh, yay, Kathy. So I missed a little bit. I do find that the waterproof binding isn't quite as stretchy because of that like wax coating. It's not wax, it doesn't feel waxy. You can definitely feel there's like a coating that makes it waterproof. I definitely prefer the look of this to the fold over elastic. I personally don't think the fold over elastic looks good. Maybe it has to be the right kind of fold over elastic. The fold over, yeah, that it stretches, but like one side is like shiny and I don't know. I find it looks odd. But that's all personal preference. Like we've explained before, you can have pizza rolls many different ways and they're still pizza rolls, so. They're still gonna burn your mouth. I'm kidding. Are pizza rolls gluten-free? Could they be? Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna cut out a bunch of Louis for C2E2 as well. We'll see how quick I can make them because they are super cute and like it's finished with binding, I think. So it'd be fast. Yeah, one side is, one side isn't. No, it's okay. Yeah. Oh, then yeah, I think, yep. I would be interested to see that, to try it, because that's my one thing. I'm like, that just looks like you, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the way it looks. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I would use it up. Again, you're gonna have pizza rolls in the end. It'll be fine. It's fine. For a second, I was like, "Oh God, is my dad up?" What? Like I heard a noise upstairs, and I'm like, "Oh, I shouldn't be awake." Like what? No, you're not 12. Like you're fine. Aww. Mm. Yeah. Stress, yeah, exhaustion. That's rough. She's like, so I literally can't have pizza rolls. Thanks for saying it. So what do I get? Oh, that's fun. Oh my God, what? almost done with another. And what, it's been 40 minutes since I started? Can make a rosy in 20 minutes. All you gotta do is dissociate the whole time. And laugh at the voices in your head. Truly. Don't waste your time on me. You're already. Oh, Diana, yeah. What machine do you have? The 13 or 1541? Hmm. 12 minutes. That's amazing, Serena. Yeah, multitasking. That's kind of what we've been doing. We've been watching movies and chatting on the phone while we sew and clean our houses. Yeah. Oh, cool. Dorothy's up. The Flintstones were her neighbors. That's amazing. I wish she would use a noisemaker again, because she would sleep through the night, no problem. Okay. Yeah. 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 That's so sweet of you, Brittany. Talking about Zanga templates. Nice. I had like several Zangas. Yeah. Yeah. I would spend hours on Zanga stealing music, like downloading songs. She doesn't. Like, we had a nanny that would come to our house. She was like, we used to share her with a friend. I don't know. Every time I'm like, I had a nanny that came to my house, I feel really pretentious, and like it wasn't like that. But like one day she just stopped turning the noise machine on, and then Dorothy was like, no, I don't like it. I hate it. And I was like, no. So we tried to turn a fan on outside of her room, but I think sometimes we just forget. or she'll go and turn it off herself. It's just impossible to get her to go to sleep. Yeah, the ringtones, yes. Yeah, it's true. And like, I think for the first year and a half, it was business and mom. And CJ worked full time. And I would drive to HQ when we bought it like 3 times in a day to like try and get Dorothy to take a nap and like go there to pack orders and then go back after a nap to finish what I needed to do in the day. So fun. It's just so good. I really like it lined with water resistant canvas. It's so much lighter feeling. I mean, obviously it's water resistant canvas, so it's going to be thinner anyway, but like truly it's just, it feels so much different. As nice, yeah, I believe it, because like you can see the Decoville like sitting just so. So yeah, it's a winner for me. All right, so I've already got my slide adjuster on. That's the inside. This. Oh, that's amazing, Kim. It's so cool. I got to meet Kim at the Sew Expo, and she was wearing one of my older hoodie designs, and I was like, that's so cool. But she's like, what are you doing here? It's fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. It was really cool, and like I recognized her because she's been in the group for a million years, and I was like, oh my god. That sounds... Brittany's like, I'm not leaving. Okay, what do you guys think? One more or call it? I'm in. Oh, it's just so good. Hands. If you're awake, one more. All right, let's do it. Okay. So somebody needs to pick 1, 2, or 3. Or 4. I have 4. Okay, everybody said 3. 1, 2. Shit. Is it that 3 or that 3? I'm gonna go with that 3 because this was the first 3. That'll be half of them that I cut. Alright. I love that this bag sits on its own. Like, you idiot. No. You would never. Well, we'll never know. They're out of order now. I have I have Middle Earth, Supernatural, Harry Potter, and Poison Apple to do. And y'all picked Supernatural. And I have 3, like 3/4 of the way full black bobbins, so I'm just gonna go with it. I am gonna put away thread though as I go, because otherwise it'll go too far. It'll be too overwhelming to clean up. No, you have to rest for me. Which vinyl this one is? I will tell you in a minute. She's, yeah. Oh, hi Sarah. Why isn't she sleeping? Yeah, the Middle Earth one was cool. Yeah, come on. That is cool. Yeah, I can show you really quick what they all look like. I'll be so sad. I'll be like not cutting out rosies anymore. I think I'm gonna do some apothecaries. It's currently not a clock. Like, just don't tell me. Ben was just meowing. He's playing with something. Okay, so here is the poison apple. It's an actual poison apple fabric. There we go. There's somewhere. Here is the Harry Potter. Middle Earth. So I have this webbing in the courtyard. I think it'll look pretty cute. Okay. So I'll do the other 3 tomorrow. Oh, hello, Miss Murphy. Thanks for hanging with us. Just do it. Just decide. Oh, the vinyl I'm using on this is releasing in April. It's crap, what did we call it? Glossy Luxe vinyl. It's really cool. We have red, black, yellow, pink. I think that's it. Or maybe I ordered some more colors. What's up? Yes. This one. Nice. Oh yeah, the Twilight line is in stock. We have new colors coming too. I think Jacob might be out, but we have one on the way. This is like Jacob, but thinner because of it's the Luxe. Not thinner, but like maybe just less. It's a different backing. That's all there is to it. Oh, excuse you. If they hadn't cut, that would have been bad. Yeah. Ugh, it really does. It's so good. Okay. Yeah, I hate that you doubted my fabric choices. You're like, I think if you're new to bag making, it might be a little stretchy because I saw somebody send me an email and they were like, this was the worst vinyl I've ever used. Look how bad it stretched out. And I was like, you just did it wrong. Right. And like, you can't assume that everyone knows how to sew it, but I was just like, well, yeah, that doesn't look great. I agree. Yeah, the ultra soft. Yeah, it's tricky too. Yeah. That one quilts really well too. The ultra soft. Yeah. Yes. Same thread. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I hate to like blame people in that way though, because it's not fun to have product issues, but right, it could stretch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the strap. Cute. Okay. Okay, so this one I did wrong. No, I didn't. Here, I didn't cut it wrong. I thought I did. I don't know. Yeah. What do they call that? Pebcac? The pebcac problem exists between user and chair or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I miss the Hancock's flat fold. Yeah, and it's hard to know, and like again, what some people like, others don't, so it's so personal. Why did you doubt me? I bet this is hilarious to listen to because like I can hear you guys in my ear, so I don't feel weird, but I'm like, oh, it's just quiet for them. Replay. Yeah, I've been trying to like say what you say, but it's fine. They can pretend. They can make up their own voices. Oh, the flat fold at Hancock. They've closed. There's only the one in Paducah, and there is no flat fold vinyl there. I'll tell you that. It's just for quilters. Yeah. I don't know if you guys had one or not, because it's been many years since they closed. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Facts. Okay, nameplate is added. And then the voices were quiet. Aww. And that's how long it's been since I've had a real job. sewing machines can be toddlers. I didn't know they were filing for bankruptcy. And like, are they actually gonna close? Or they're just filing? All right, dear voices in my head. So you're saying put it just slightly above this line. Then what are you saying? What are you saying about? I did. I can see it. Yes, I see the line. It's in the middle. Just above. I did. Right. Right. Just a touch above. Like just barely above it. Okay. Right. The bulk will offset and it'll even out. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought you were saying. And then I didn't know you were talking about that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, trashy. I just hate those big stores because, like, they mark everything up so high, which I understand, but then, like, you can get a super big discount sometimes, and, like, the moon has to be in the sky just right, or, I don't know. I just hate sales. You all know how I feel. No! Yes. But that's because I'm using empty, like, using half skis. Yeah, I'm bobbing, dumping. Bobbing, dumping. Bobbin, dumping. Luckily it's black. And, like, it's way up at the top. I'm good. Yeah. Oops. Good thing I didn't have the hardware in there. Okay. I was really careless on the edge there. Anyway. No. Everybody check your bobbin, okay? And your lottery numbers. Yeah. Check the bobbin, okay? I mean... No.
Nah, we ain't going to bed. The bobbins have unleashed chaos. The bobbins have taken over. That puff though, just so good. Yes, truly. Yeah. No, I think she's talking about the bobbins. One city at a time, please. Damn. I'm gonna have to make. Because he's proud of you. I don't know why I feel like I gotta like reshape it every time. Like if somebody buys it, I'm probably gonna text them and be like, "Did you reshape your bag yet today?" Can't. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Oh yeah. Yeah, I was having a lot of fun being able to fussy cut with the templates. There's a lot of Supernatural fans at C2E2 and stuff, so I was like, yeah. I'm really excited to get templates for Jenny's new bag, because I think that would be really fun to back bulk. Yeah. I'll just email him. I'm pretty sure we do. There isn't a ton that we're out of. It's so good. The bag Brittany made is so good.
Why didn't you top stitch it live? Is it because you wanted to use your cylinder? Okay. That's fair. I was just like, oh, I hope I wasn't rushing you. Okay, that's fair. Oh, yay. Yeah, I need to film a pattern chat soon. It was supposed to be up this weekend, and I was like, it hasn't been 6 months. We'll wait. Yes, that's true. Is it close by, or it might just make traffic worse and stuff? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, you tell me. I'll wait for you. You'll be the reason I haven't done it. Instead of... Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, an hour away. Queue up. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, Emerald City. Follow the overgrowth. I did the Portland Comic Con years ago. That was fun. Yeah. The people that are coming to help me vend and driving stuff up, they'd probably be like, can we take a day trip? Thank you. Like, yeah, I guess I'll... What? I can meet my husband again? Chris Evans. Oh, hi, Dan. No, let me finish one more bag, okay? Can I finish one more bag? Oh, Alice from Twilight, that's amazing. I will not be. I was asked if I wanted to. They could get me in, and I was like, no, thank you. So I may see if Nicole needs any help in her classes, but if I do, I'd literally just be heckling, so like maybe I shouldn't. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna be in the booth chain stitching tote bags. Hopefully I don't suck at it. Right there. Yeah, you should. But So Expo called me a couple weeks ago, and they were like, we've had a lot of people that are really excited that Mormino is going to be there, and we'd love to offer you another booth at a discount. And I was like, what? So we'll have 5 booths. Ah, that's awesome. That'd be cool. There's no way Orlando Bloom would not be there. Yeah, Sherry, I'm excited for Wizardry. Melissa has asked me the last 2 years, like just kind of reached out like, hey, would you be able to teach? And none of the dates worked out until this one. So I was like, I'm in. Let's do it. Aww. I loved who I was with and where I got to be. So I'm at, ow. Oh. No, I think I finished my thought. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He's like, where do I lay? Yeah, so Expo, that sounds about right. That's what I thought the reasoning was. Yeah. Oh, fun. Yeah. It seems like an environment that I would really enjoy, so I'm excited. We're teaching the Elaine handbag, and it's going to be, as far as I know, it's an all-day class so that we can really take our time and not feel rushed. I feel like I've been spoiled within my own classroom space in that way, so. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Smart. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard like for teachers to travel as well. So like I understand travel is just hard. Oh, hands don't work. But I'm really excited for this year in our classroom space. Because you don't have to bring anything. So Magical was great. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. It is not. Yeah. Last I heard, there. Okay, yeah. As far as I know, there may not be a So Magical in 2024. I told Kayla she should do it again in St. Louis. It was a friggin' blast, and the venue was incredible. Like, but it's a lot to plan. Well, Taylor, I would love to hold a baby, just saying. So you sew, I'll hold your baby, you take a break, then I can give it back. It's a win-win situation. Because I'm always like, maybe I want, no, I don't. No, I don't. Yeah. Who's gonna be there? Jasper. That's so funny. Yeah. So Magical was so good. It didn't feel rushed, but it felt packed. I think Pammy is coming to the Betty Buller weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, for sure. What did I say the other night? I think I'd rather just have a squishmallow. Fine then. But if you come to the Sew Expo, then the whole thing can count as a business expense, and then you go see the hobbits. Fun. Yeah, it's huge. Just there every year. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost done with this bag though. 5 more minutes. Yeah, he's cool. Oh, sorry, my head. Yeah. I know. So good. And I can go faster because I don't have to read comments. So thank you very much to the voices in my head. Yeah. Oh, it's not interesting anymore, is it, Ben? Nice. Do you want this? Do you want it? Oh, sweet. Thank you. Brittany's like, I have my own cats. I don't care. You do. Maybe her headphones died. Where the hell did you go, Loca? Okay, don't pinch your zipper or you'll get a pinch in your zipper. Don't forget. She's like, I freaking told you guys. Is that good or bad? Does that just mean I'm like coming out of an episode? Yes. If only. I don't even watch TV. Like, I don't know why. Yeah. And like, I think that's, I can never decide what to watch anymore. And like, yeah. Agreed, yeah. Because like, I can't pay attention and I can't have the TV on, or maybe Dorothy will hear it, you know. So, life is very different. No, we do not let her watch Cocomelon if we can help it. She really loves Blippi. But again, I don't like to let her watch it too much. Like, she's a totally different kid when she watches TV too much. And like, I don't like it. Yes. Yeah, and that's, we do like the educational like stuff that we like to watch. Of course, we'll give her the opportunity to have that time because it's still like, it's fun for her. It's meant for her age group, but like, no, not too much. Yes. 100% decision fatigue, yeah. Of just like, I don't know, just put it in front of me. We do HelloFresh 3 days a week because of that, and like my husband pays for it, so he's like, I really would rather not anymore if we can help it. He was like, so maybe we could just meal plan, and I was like, yeah, pick out some meals, buy the stuff, and I'll make it. And he's like, well, why can't you? And I'm like, because I have to friggin' cook it, so why don't you just help? Like, I don't, there's already 40 million things I have to decide throughout the day. Can you just help? Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Because, yeah, I love cooking. Yeah. Right, like, now I have to eat, but now I also have to feed other people, and like, ugh. I used to love those meals for Dorothy for that reason too. I forget what it was called. But it was like food for babies and toddlers that you just microwaved, and it was super healthy and super fun. Yeah, exactly. Like, she will find ways. Ooh, again. Hello. I'm glad you could join us. Little plates, yes, thank you. It was so good. Like, the food was delicious and fun to eat. Honestly, I ended up eating the leftover. One, because I was like, this is too freaking expensive. No, I think you would like the Factor meals. I wish I could afford getting them, but I'll just continue to tell myself that Chick-fil-A isn't that expensive. Yeah. We are almost done. I'm halfway done with the ones I cut. That's awesome. This was great. As soon as I'm done, I'm going to be like, oh my god, that was 5.5 hours. Not really, I don't know. But that's amazing. Pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, the little Tony thing is so cute. Is it T-O-N-I or the Toonie, that thing? Yeah. Yeah. They're so cute. They're like, it's a card that you put into a thing, and then I think it projects a story of sorts, or yeah, and you can buy different figures, and yeah, the zombie mode is, yeah, I like to try to play music or something too, but it doesn't always work. Yeah, I'll make whatever you want. You just tell me. And Sucha's like, well, you can help me pick. And I was like, I don't care. Oh, yay. Hi. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh, okay, the cards. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones. So cute. Yeah. For Brittany's workshop, we're getting Chick-fil-A catering for one day, and they actually have like cold sandwiches or something. Like it's a grilled chicken cold sandwich. I was like, oh. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I think Josie's doing half nuggets or half sandwiches or something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, to make. That way it doesn't go bad. True, but then you gotta decide what to write. There is a website called Skinny Taste. That's a meal prep for like low carb, low life, or I don't know. I don't even know if they have like, if it all is, but that's what my brother-in-law and my sister do, and like they'll give you a grocery list too, which is so cool. And like it uses like, it'll use like, you can buy like 5 pounds of chicken and you're going to use 1 pound of chicken for this recipe and 2 pounds for this recipe, stuff like that. So it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, something very similar to that, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, when I was pickier, there were some meals that I was like, ew, I'm going to Freddy's, goodbye. So funny. I just wanted to say Carl, but it's not Carl. That's not the dad. Oh, that? Oh, I thought you meant Bella's dad. It's not really his dad, though. Yeah. No, when you're like trying to use the HelloFresh recipes, like if you buy it all at the store, you're not using all of it in the recipe. So what I try to do is I'll pick like 3 meals from HelloFresh that use chicken, and then when I buy my chicken, I can use all the chicken. But it's not fun to have chicken again and again and again, but yeah. That's amazing. How about you tell me? How about you decide what everyone's having for dinner? Please. Lovingly. Yes, you do. Yeah, they do. My brother-in-law made a salmon salad or something like that, and I was like, salmon and watermelon, and I was like, I'm not eating that, and then I did, and I was like, that's delicious. Yes. How did I hear everything I just said? Yeah. Yeah. CJ is really bad at it and takes everything like really literally because he doesn't have skills. So the other day when he made it, he burned it because it says move your rack to the top. And I'm like, no, it's fine where it is or you're gonna burn the shit when you broil. So he burned it. He's like, I left it in there for 4 minutes. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, there's been a lot of like really good HelloFresh taco meals that I'm like, we really had to pay for that. Like, it's so simple. We could just buy the stuff. But that one's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it's like just save the recipe card and buy the stuff again. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, Mother, please. Before Dorothy wakes up and crawls into bed, let's go cuddle. Dorothy and Ben hate each other. Yeah. CJ's just never had to in his life, so it's like, why would he, you know? Yeah. I've tried to teach CJ, but he's just like, no thanks, Mom. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright, let's go. Let's all start driving to Brittany. It's like I've driven to you guys. Oh my god. Pizza upside down. No. No, that's just common sense, right? But I guess if you don't know, you can't know. Does it... Did it have a picture diagram? You, Brittany? I think there's probably a P.F. Chang's, just not crawfish. Not far from here. I've just never been. Okay, so I always had like P.F. Chang's microwave stuff at my friend's house, and I'm like, this isn't good. And so I was like, the restaurant's not good. Yeah. at Asian places. Nice. Come on over. Oh, that's so funny. Like, what? Oh, R.I.P. Dude, I want so badly. Go ahead, go ahead. Yeah, I really want like a fried egg sandwich. So bad. Yeah. Make me one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Rhea. How was that burned pizza? How's your oven? Oh, yum. I must have sensed it from you, because I'm like, I really want an egg sandwich. CJ burned bacon. He was making bacon and the fire alarm went off. And we were on our way home from a con. Josie has the screenshot of him in his robe in the friggin' police truck. Not police, the fire department. The fire truck. God. Oh, 1:40. That's not terrible. I've been up later. What was that night? We were up till like 4. Was that Tuesday or something? Monday. Okay, that sounds right. That's so funny. Eggs forever. I always forget about the eggs in my fridge, so I just don't do anything with them. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I love that. Yes. Oh no. Yeah, we'll be done and I bet you could ask a neighbor. Be like, I'm making brownies and I only have 2 eggs. Can I have one more? They don't even know that you're just eating the one. Because reputation is coming, obviously. Oh my gosh, so anytime we see somebody wearing a Taylor Swift Eras Tour like merch in the wild, I'm always like, Dorothy, you see their shirt? You want to ask them what their favorite Taylor Swift song is? And I bet the people think that I'm like, I hate Taylor Swift. I don't know. Like, look at me. Obviously, I love Taylor Swift. And then they're like, oh, I don't know. You tell me yours. And she's like, Cruel Summer. All right. Almost done. It's Tokyo. The Grammys. Cool. I don't know how to watch it. How do you... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I could watch anyway. Oh, nice. 1 mile away neighbor. The houses in this neighborhood are so close together, it's ridiculous. Oh, sorry. No, that was good. Thank you for letting me know. Dropbox? almost done. Yes. Yeah, I have lived in this town my whole life. Aww. Oh, that's amazing. Should we just become best friends? Yep. That's amazing. Dorothy likes to ask for the bird song, and I literally typed it into Spotify one night. I was so tired when she asked for it. I literally typed a bird song. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Wow. So good. All right. Oh, crap. Where did it go? No, I set it on top. Where did it go? There it is. I could see it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Oh man. It's just too long. Here, Ben, you want to play with that? Go. Nope, didn't care. Okay. Yeah. So close. Almost. I'm gonna put this almost there. People around here gonna. I don't know the words. I just know the tune. That's fair. A symphony in my ears. No, we'll start with the Eye of the Tiger. It didn't work anywhere else on the bag. I think the other Supernatural one I did has this here too. I just hope people buy them at the con, like, please. I think I'm gonna do 120, like, between cutting and interfacing and, like, how particular this bag is. Like, okay, yeah, sorry. That's the problem with the above view for sure. I'm just taking like a dab of this glue on the ends of the webbing so it doesn't really fray over time. I was gonna message Jade before I went live and be like, you should make fun ends, you know? I don't think so. Oh, No, I don't know, but I think the problem with that would be like people would want a matching, and you know. Oh yeah, this one looks really good. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, do it in the vinyls. I think when I get like the Cricut and stuff, I think I might try to cut out some different zipper overlays with scrap vinyl to sell. We were gonna try to get a clicker press, but it just was not possible. So good. All right, y'all. That was really fun. We hung out for a very long time. Longer than the Titanic movie, I think. A good 30 minutes of... I made 3 bags. Should we show them off? Yeah. I know you didn't mean it that way. Just... No, you didn't. This one. I'll never let go, Jack. Yeah, this pattern is just like written for perfection. You cannot go wrong. Oh yeah, let me do that. But then you have to see me. Ooh, what was that? Okay, let me just straighten my shirt out so. Oh, it's okay. I don't mind. It's not that serious. Let me see. I'll flip it. I started the video and you're like, up my nose. Okay. I was like, do I have to try all of them on? Yeah. How do I loosen it? There we go. Yeah, I like it front. I don't know. I mean, since you offered. Okay, so here we have the rainbow watercolor roses. Rosie. In a pink. I don't know what pink color it is. It really is. The webbing with it is fun. My what? Your best? I thought you said your busted catwalk. And I was like, you right? Let's see your busted catwalk. Yes, you don't have to read them. Now your watch has ended. This one's kind of low now, but I can't not see it. Shit. But yeah. No, it's good. I'm trying to think. I don't wear this on my back usually, but there it is. Also, okay, since we're here, oh, you can't see my pants, but these pants are from Sam's and they have zippered pockets. Like, what? Yeah. Like, it's kind of fun. The zippers, you can't feel them. They are kind of fleecy. I've had them on all day. They're a little too polyester-y. Like, my skin is a little mad, but not too bad. I really like the thicker woven strap. It feels really substantial and soft, and like it's not slippy, so it feels nice. So I would say, yeah, I want to design my own woven webbings, but I think the conversation of like what I want it to look like is not easy. So yeah, those are the bags. One in the front, one in the back, just in case, and then maybe could turn this one into like a hip bag or a bum bag, right? It would have to be a bum bag. Dead. Okay. What? Close it out like this. Good night, everybody. How do I end it from here? I can mute my microphone and save a highlight and share it. How do you save a highlight? I don't know.